if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, please pause it, go on YouTube, type in Headcage Podcast, click on the Stoddcast one, the only one, and watch that, because we all look fucking really pretty, and Isaac made the best job of this. So please, go do that. Anyway, if you can't burst with that, neither can I. This is episode 40 with Elliot Johnston and Jordan Mew from Headcage. We recorded this back in Newcastle. Back in Newcastle? In Newcastle, back in April. I'm not re-recording that because I hate doing this part. We recorded this there, and yeah, I love it. It's so much better than episode 10. Doesn't feel like we've got a gun to our head. And yeah, we had a great fun doing it. We obviously pro-recorded this. I've never ever pro-shot a podcast. An opportunity came up and I bit it. And don't expect it again, because I'm sure it's very expensive. I got it done as a favour, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So I hope you enjoy the episode as much as we did recording it. Please go listen to the new Headcage EP. It should be out by now. Blackdog is a fucking ripper, as you're about to hear. Much love to the Headcage boys. John's been one of my closest pals for years now, and the two of us, Stoddcast and Headcage, we've kind of not come up together because we're not really far up, but like we've both supported each other on the way to our successes. That's the best way to put it. So support your pals, love your pals, friends helping friends, that kind of vibe. I like shout. Yeah, so episode 40, and thank you very much for letting me get this far. 40 episodes is mad. I don't think I'd make it past episode 2 if I'm honest, so here we are. Yeah, enjoy episode 40 with Jordan Mew and Elliot Johnston. And a wee side note, go follow Behind the Eyes on Instagram and all the good stuff. He is the nicest guy. I now call him Captain Subtlety. If you go see Headcage, you'll find out why. Isaac, I love you, man. Thank you. On with the episode. Oh, that noise really fucked my...
Should be on.
Got 30 minutes, and then I have to stop and start that one, and it overheats.
Nice. Wait, what?
Just this one. The other two are fun.
Can't wait for it just a fucking inferno to start. Okay, let's overheat a bit. Right, nice one. Right, first ever fucking Pro Shot podcast. I'm loving this.
Here we are.
Here we are. Right, this will be episode 40 with Elliot Johnston and fucking Jordan Mew, the second returning.
Back, baby.
He's back, right, and we spoke about it too.
I'm back,
That's
baby.
the one, yeah. Just Jordan can't remember talking to the mic. That's a drummer for you. Oh, I hit things loud. I don't need to be heard through the mic. How are we, boys? We'll just pretend that we've not shared a taxi in the last 2 hours together. How are we?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm half cut and ready to fucking tell offensive jokes on a camera.
How was your tattoo this morning?
It was very sore. It was on my inner thigh, and it really hurts. So, like I said to you before, I went out to the toilet. It's like the cling thumbs like rolled down to my fucking shin, and I've got blood.
Slimy at this point.
Yeah, I've got slime. I've got nice
Gunged
bloody,
up.
all gunged up, and I'll probably get infected.
What did you get?
What did I get? Oh, I got a crow from a Nervous Wreck EP, because I'm really you know, like really alternative that way. I don't go for like big bands. Like it was Sam Carter's first band, not his new band. I could have gone for like an Architect's tattoo, but I thought like,
because you're edgy like that.
I'm edgy like that, you know what I mean? Like, oh guys, did you not hear that like B-side demo EP for 06? Like what he's doing?
That's my cup of tea. That
That's
way.
your cup of tea. You're all about the lore. You're a lore whore. That's what you're
I
all
am a
about.
law whore. Yeah.
Right, you've had your fucking minute in the sun. So shut your puss for the next
Fuck
half an
me.
hour. Elliot, right? So, where did you grow up, Elliot? We already know Jordan's one of like his stepdad gave him, was it meatloaf or something, and a blowjob. That was it.
Yeah.
And then something about like a weird track that you used to listen to.
Something about a
There's
kid
a lot-
smashing his family's head in with a hammer.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that I remember it. And we had it was meatloaf, and then Black Sabbath and that. Yeah, so yeah, just listen back to episode 10. Right, this is about him, Elliot. What were you listening to back in the day when you were a young Elliot?
Before it was like year 6. Before that, I wasn't really that interested in music that much. But I remember the specific moment that changed everything. And it's a bit of a funny story because I was playing a postman in a school play of Cinderella, and I was delivering the letter. And I was at home before, just getting ready, you know, psyching myself out. And my parents put a tape, like a VHS tape of Live Aid that they had, and the set was Dire Straits, and I remember watching the first song, Money for Nothing, when that guitar riff kicks in, and that was it. From that moment, I've been hooked.
I'd love to tell you I knew that song is. I don't know Dire Straits.
You don't know Dire
Nah,
Straits?
I know who they are. I just don't know that song riff. You can also move that forward if you want a wee bit, because it's also feel towards yourself a wee bit. Yeah, there's quite unlimited cable going on here.
Dire Straits' Money for Nothing was the first like part of an electric guitar that like hooked me, and that just had me from that moment on. I've just been obsessed with the electric guitar, the sound of an electric guitar, and it just snowballed.
So you picked up a bass.
Yeah. Well, guitar's my first instrument. So.
Is it? Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wait, who's the older brother? We've also got Elliot's brother here. So, who's the older brother?
Me.
You're the older brother. So,
Yeah.
was he the influencer on you? Was it?
You'll not be able to hear me on the mic, will you?
Nah, we will. We'll pick it up. I'll just repeat.
What was the question?
Who was it? Were you quite influenced by Elliot's shit when you were younger?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously we're both still creative, just in like different areas now.
Yeah. You think so? They're both still creative in different ways just now. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a
Because
polite way of saying no, it was all shit.
my parents liked a lot of like stuff like Status Quo and like other sort of like obviously just classic rock stuff. But what gripped me first was obviously that Money for Nothing song. But I discovered stuff like Guns N' Roses and AC/DC. Who I
More
still,
to the point, did you deliver the mail?
mate, I delivered it so
Did you?
signed, sealed.
I don't remember a Cinderella signing for a letter.
How else did she get an invitation to the ball?
Oh yeah.
Postman.
Oh right, yeah. Can you imagine like a 2025 Cinderella? It's like, oh, some fucking cunt's DM'd
Some
you.
DM.
Yeah, I know,
Was
yeah.
it not some fairy person though that had a wand? And
Aye, him.
Not in this play. Mate, I had a satchel and everything.
Right, cool. So, listening to Dire Straits, how old are you? Fucking hell. So I've got a camera on me. I'm like, oh, nervous now. How old were you when you were playing a postman? When the postman played with you?
10. Unfortunately. 10.
Honestly, this is the right way you signed for it, pal. Honestly.
Yeah.
So you were 10 when you first heard all this
Yeah.
music. When did you start like getting your own like, right, mum, there's a CD I want, and like, and
I think because I used to replay that set so much, that live aid tape, it had like Sultans of Swing on and Money for Nothing. And I know you don't know Dire Straits, but they're like two big songs.
Yeah.
I just used to hammer them on repeat. And what started very quickly was in my imagination, I would be imagining myself playing guitar to those songs in that band.
I do that like every night with my headphones.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
pretend I'm like a new member of a band. And,
Exactly, yeah. I still do that now.
I pretend I'm Liam sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, side by side.
You had a go once, didn't you?
I did. Oh, we'll talk about that later. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got
Oh, wait. I'll add
some,
that to the list. Cool. Aye. So what was the first record that you got that was like, this is Elliot's record?
I think it was a compilation, Ultimate Air Guitar CD. I think it was a compilation album. It had like Jimi Hendrix, like The Who, Deep Purple, all of that stuff, and it was just like 40 songs of just non-stop like guitar anthems, and I just used to rinse that on repeat, like on. I think I had like a radio / CD player that I used to play in my bedroom all the time, and it wasn't that long after that before I got guitar. Maybe like 11. I'm sure I was 11.
So
when
what was
I
the
got...
first kind of band that you listened to that was like a kind of newer band? You know what I mean? Like a post rock band or a post hardcore band or.
Maybe stuff like Breaking Benjamin.
Oh yes.
Maybe like
Did you have SmackDown vs Raw 2004, the one that had Firefly in it?
I had 2006
And
and 7.
Right, okay. So it was 2005. It had
Yeah.
Breaking Benjamin Firefly on it. That's a brilliant
Awesome song. But
And,
mainly Halo.
Right, okay. And Diary. Oh yeah, because that had Diary of Jane in it.
Yeah,
And,
and it Blow Me Away.
What was the other song? Here I stand. Oh wait, that's Diary of Jane. What's the other one that's really big?
Only the strongest will survive.
Nah. It's on that fucking.
Liam would know this.
Yeah, Liam would know.
Liam's not fucking here, so I've got Google for that. 2 secs. Breaking Benjamin.
But yeah, man, Halo 3, like, that was the soundtrack to those years.
Dance with the Devil, that was it. Dance with the Devil.
Big tune.
Yeah, that was it. Dance with the Devil. Cool. Right, so Benjamin started was like your kind of first kind of lead into all that stuff. And when you get your first electric guitar when you're 11?
Yeah, 11. I started on. No, I did start an electric guitar. Just like a beginner, like Strat copy. Maybe it was a Squier. I can't remember. Yeah, and I rinsed that to bits. Like, I played every night, and I upgraded it maybe like only when I was 16. So I spent a long time playing like the very first guitar, and I still have that one that I upgraded from. Liam's got it at the moment. I lent him it actually. I don't know what he's doing with it, but he has it. I do want it back because it's got sentimental value. But yeah. From about 11, just non-stop guitar playing for me. But I'd play all the classic rock stuff before like learning any sort of like newer bands of the time.
Yeah. What was your first band then? Anything at school or anything like that, or were you?
No, I played in like.
Did you do what Jordan did and do fucking like the school band and something?
Yeah. So
you?
I played. The first performance was I did a talent show at school in year 7. I'm sure I did like a weird like medley of Smoke on the Water and I Predict a Riot maybe.
Even I can do Smoke on the Water. It's like open 2-4, open 2-5-4. Yeah, aye.
Yeah. It was really simple. Yeah, just super simple. The classic learner riff. But I'm sure I played that on stage. And then I remember I did a music exchange with school, where. With a school in Sweden, and they had like a bunch of kids come over and stay with our families, and it was for music, and you like got put up into like mixed bands of like Swedish kids and English kids, and then you played like 2 songs at the end of the week, and that was awesome.
What song did you get?
I think at the time Michael Jackson had just died. So
the allegations weren't quite loud yet.
Yeah. So we played one Michael Jackson song, and then we did one original song that one of the Swedish girls wrote. I can't remember it at all, but that's what we did.
What was your wee Swedish band called?
There was no names as far as. But then I went to Sweden and stayed with the lad's family. He's called Albert, by the way, and he was at the Glasgow show because he lives in Glasgow now.
Oh, class!
And that was the first time I'd seen him since we were 15. So that was a really special show, that like Glasgow
15
one.
15 years later.
Yeah,
wow.
so he came to that Glasgow show. That was the first time I've seen him since.
Class.
But yeah, we stayed with each other's families, and in that one, in the Swedish show, it was just classic rock. So I'm sure we played like Johnny Be Good and some other bluesy rock song that I can't really remember that one. Maybe an Elvis one. But that was like my first taste of like playing in bands. Yeah, and then I went to college after school, and then I was playing in bands there, but nothing like outside of college. It was 4 assignments, so it was like.
So you studied music?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're like proper. You're a proper musician.
I mean, I think
rather
so.
Rather than like him, just a fucking.
Yeah, I studied. I did it at uni as well, so. Yeah.
I just turn up and hit stuff. I'm not actually that classical.
I mean, I did study music at college.
Oh, you fucking failed it though, didn't you? Did you pass? I didn't think you passed.
Not with high grades, but.
Kidding. I pass. Class. Right, so what was your first official band then? All I've got is Sleep Tape. That's it.
Yeah, that was my first official band outside of like stuff that I had to do for like college and uni and stuff. Not for one to try, and I did try.
So was Sleep Tape your band then? Did you start it?
So me and the drummer started it together because he rented.
When was this?
It was like maybe the end of 2016, very early 2017.
Wait, so the record that I spent £8 on the other day that you're going to refund me for later on, that was 2022.
Yeah, so that one won't have been me That will have,
Oh.
they've recorded 2 songs.
I fucking spent £8 on that and you weren't even on it.
Hang on.
I
hang
used
on,
that as research.
Hang on.
Fuck off, prick.
Hang on.
It was
No.
called Sleep Take, and it's got that fucking limits of the reality.
Yeah, so I can explain that to you.
Can I be honest, right? Before we go any further,
Yeah.
I don't really like it that much, so it's fine.
That's fair.
That's good.
fair. But- so
We're being cunts to each other, eh? Frick.
there's 2 songs on there that I didn't record, but everything else I did.
What did you record?
So
Wait, what easier? What did you record? I love how you Nadir. That's a Bosk song. So cheers for it. Lullaby. That's a Frank Carter song. Run. That's a Architects song.
So I did all those. Yeah, I was in those ones. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The ones I wasn't in, I think it's called No,
No.
and
yeah.
then that Limits Reality one. I wasn't in that one.
Limits off reality.
Yeah.
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 Right. So you were in some of that.
I was in every other one. Yeah.
Right. Because I spent £8 on it, and I'm just.
Yeah. So
just...
I think they stopped. They stopped in 2022, and they just compiled all the music.
Right.
That's why it's 2022 release. They
right.
were releasing from We were releasing from 2017.
So I listened to it 3 times. I don't know. You know what? It sounded too safe. It sounded like you ever listened to We Are the Ocean, but when like Dan left.
I never actually listened to them. No.
You never listened to We Are the Ocean?
No.
Oh mate, you'd love We Are the
Would
Ocean.
I?
You because you like LT and that, don't you? And a wee
Yeah,
bit
I love it.
like Def Van on that. It was like
Yeah.
you know like the blackout, like the cleaning,
Yeah.
the cleaning the rough vocals. Like We Are the Ocean were like the kings of that, in my opinion, anyway.
Oh,
So
I
when
should give it a go then.
It sounds a lot like New We Are the Ocean, like Ark, and it's not, which isn't a bad thing. I just didn't really enjoy it that much in good terms.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought when you were like, oh, sleep, and then you look at it's very like kind of like hipstery writing. It looks like something you put on a t-shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know when you get a preconceived notion of like from the artwork and like
Yeah,
right, you're in the
yeah.
band, and then I'm like, listen to like
So-
this is not that.
That band was like technically my first band that was outside of college, and I started it with the drummer who I went to uni with. Shout out Dan. He taught drums at a rehearsal room, and he was going to have to give it up because he wasn't getting the business or something like that. I can't remember the full story, but I went there with him once for some reason, and I was like, this room is fucking awesome. Like, I'd love to. Why don't we just jam together in this room? Why don't we start a band in this room? And he was like, all right, if we can put an ad out and get people before this date, before I have to give it up, then we'll just keep it on. So we put an ad out, and like originally I wanted it to be like ambient rock, so like rock with an ambient influence, kind of like a bit Folesy but with a bit heavier kind of twist. But it obviously things always don't turn out how they do in your head because it was a jam room setup. So when we found
like this. Something like this.
yeah, a bit bigger than it. It's under Ousburn Bridge. It's in one of the arches. It's cool. It's really cool. I don't know. Wonder if it's still there. But
So all those songs on that record is just like compiled singles essentially, and that's just like a kind of
yeah.
released in 2022.
Yeah, just
right, okay.
they just did it to mark the end of the band and have every bit of music released in one spot.
Right, so I'm not missing anything.
You're not missing anything.
So
no.
it's all shite. That's fine. I'm joking. It's not shite. It's just not my.
It's not your cup of
You know
tea.
what? I'm going to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
progressive, like John always says. It's not shite. It's just not what you like.
you,
Yeah, it's just not for you. I used to get not slagged, but I used to get like moaned at for that. Like I'd be like, that band's shite, and he'd be like, no, Callum, we don't say shite. We say not for you. Fuck off. right. So Sleep Tape, cool. I like the name. It's almost stolen.
Yeah, I came up with a name.
All right, what does it mean?
Yeah, 2 cool words put together. That's what it means.
Like heat and cage.
Yeah,
Perfect. On the next
same
thing.
story. But I left that band because it isn't musically my cup of tea. Like
I was gonna say,
I like
you and I
know
have
what
had
I
a
like.
You and I have had a lot of deep conversations
Yeah.
with music, and I think you and I have both boiled down to the point where we can both agree that you really want Headcage to sound like "Are We All the Same Distance Apart?" in that kind of era. You know, you really want that
tonally,
tonally,
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
You really want that vibe of that kind of and that kind of feel around it. You know what I mean? That's it's almost like a kind of post-hardcore.
Yeah,
that you
absolutely.
want.
That's the
what you're
direction
after.
I would
but
like
that was
to
not
go.
post-hardcore.
Sleep Tape was
Sleep
more
Tape.
of like a indie rock band.
Yeah.
But like indie really isn't my cup of tea.
Nah.
But I wanted. Obviously, I tried for years to be in a band.
So
but
you guitar in that, or you bass?
No, I was bass in that.
Right.
I can talk about why I moved to bass
let's
properly.
do that quickly, yeah.
If you want. So, I had a really bad accident in about 2016 where I fell through glass and it shredded my wrist.
Were you parkouring?
Absolutely.
Was that what it's called? Parkour?
Yeah, parkour, yeah.
So I'd call it parkouring.
Parkouring. Yeah, that's what you call it.
Parkouring, sorry.
That isn't the...
So you're parkouring.
So I was training parkour, yeah.
Right,
and
okay.
I fell through like a glass window and the glass shredded my wrist open and it like so I thought you it cut through several tendons and my main medial nerve, so I had to have surgery, and I was about like maybe 6 or 7 months worth of physiotherapy to move my fingers again.
So you couldn't this hand, not your wanking hand. That's
fret
good,
hand.
That's good. Your fret hand. But you're that handed, aren't you? That's good. That's fine. That's fine.
Everybody says that whenever I do this.
But I can't imagine having to imagine losing control of the good hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I did physio for a long time, but obviously because it hit a nerve, and obviously the surgeon did a really good job repairing it, but I have no real feeling in this hand. So like about halfway.
So when you want yourself off, it's like someone else doing it for you.
Again, everybody says that. As soon as I mention this injury, everybody says that. That's where they jump. But yeah, about half the hand has no feeling. So when I'm playing guitar now, it's a lot more difficult because you can't feel your frets.
Right.
So but bass has obviously much thicker strings and wider frets.
As somebody who's bought a bass guitar recently, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So and I understand it. I feel like I've always understood each instrument's role and how it contributes to music and the songs.
But you're alright. Did you just walk home and be like, Mom?
I went to hospital straight away.
I was going to say, I'm not a goth, I didn't slip my wrist,
Yeah.
it's just that I was parkouring.
Yeah, I don't know if you might be able to see the scar and the tissue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad one. It was a really bad one. But I sort of lost the feeling in it, so I moved to bass for sort of like number one for ease, and number two I was always quite good with groove and rhythm.
Yeah.
And I understand how to lock in with the drums. So I'm playing guitar a lot more now though, which is awesome.
Yeah, because you write a lot of headcage stuff as well.
Yeah, I absolutely.
You're always putting stuff up and your stories and stuff and that.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just not as shreddy as I used to be on guitar.
Yeah.
I'm not like as lead guitar shredding because it's a bit more complicated. But I can definitely
see if you could play guitar. Would you do head and would you do head? Wow. Would you do lead and headcage?
if I
would you do head and headcage?
If I didn't have the wrist injury, 100% I'd be guitar player in headcage. Yeah.
Right, okay. Right. So you leave Sleep Tape. Yep. You leave. Yep. Why did you leave? Just to start headcage?
No, just I got to the point where the music really doesn't thrill me anymore.
Yeah.
And it's definitely no shade on that band because I learned so much playing because we played a lot of shows, like a lot. Because I learned loads about how shows run. I learned what not to do, what to do. They're all really good musicians as well.
Any big slots or anything I should know about? Like any good support slots, any festival things, any
we played with
opportunities?
It would be kind of like pretty knuckled down to the indie scene. We played. You remember Evolution Festival? You might.
I've been like Evolution as in the wrestlers.
No, we played.
I can Randy Orton, so fucking right.
Mate, if that was an opportunity, straight up, I'd be on. But we played.
Cheers, cheers, brother.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, man.
Ching.
Muse hitting the tonic water, right?
Tory water.
Tory water,
not for Tories.
San Pellegrino. I've been to the town of San Pellegrino.
I've never drank this, not in a Chinese before. Anyway.
What was I saying?
Why you left?
And
you
also
played Evolution. That was
we played Evolution Festival. We played.
What year was that?
2018,
Nice.
maybe. We played. We played Lindisfarne Festival. We played. I played with a band called King No One, who were pretty big at the time. I don't know what they do now. It was a sold-out think tank at the time. Played another big band called Blaenavon.
Mm-hmm.
They played like Reading and Leeds and all that, but nothing like too huge. But we just played a lot of shows, from what I remember.
What I remember as well, like obviously it's not like proper rockin' music where you can go mental, but you did anyway. Like so many photos of you just fucking flying over a crowd, landing on top of people and shit.
Yeah, I did do that.
Still
I don't really do that anymore either. I might bring it back. I might bring it back.
I'd love to see Headcage like, fuck this, we're going in the crowd, just Jordan on stage himself and you cunts going mental. That to me, if I was to be in a, that was all I talked about when we were like trying to do stuff. It was like, if we did a band, I wouldn't start the gig on stage. I'd be like, we're going in the crowd. That's basically to leave an impression, I think. If you're like in a band, like nobody, I mean, you could play the shittest music like, of all the shittest music, but if you're in the crowd, folk are going to go, oh, mind that band that played like right in front of my face. It's the wee things like that. So
I used to do it a lot in Sleep Tape, but when I look back at it now, like it kind of makes me cringe out a bit.
Really?
Yeah, but maybe I wouldn't feel that way now because the music we play is my thing.
Yeah.
So maybe it would present itself in a more like real way. I feel like I might have been putting it on just to like, I don't know, for the show, rather than like, I feel like I could genuinely get lost in some of the sections of the music now and really lose it. So maybe
have they got an Instagram page? Sleep. What keeps saying Sleep Token, but it's not.
Sleep Tonkin.
Sleep Token. Sleep Tape.
Yeah,
Can't wait to
they
like,
do.
can I do a collab with you guys when we release this episode? I didn't say anything bad about you, I'm sorry. Right, so how did you meet Mew? This is when you need to start talking to the mic, because this is when you come in, okay? That was your cue.
Did I? So I booked Orion for a show, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, at the Sage. 2016, yeah.
2016, yeah.
Yeah, it was part of a uni project actually. I was gonna just put on a hardcore show in town, but I got advised that I could have the option to use a really like high end concert hall, in this, it's called the Sage. It's called the Glass House now, but it's on Newcastle Quayside. It's that huge glass building that looks
Have
like
they renamed it?
The Glass House. Yeah,
Fuck.
I know.
What was that band that we stayed with? The boy for that band we stayed with the night of the Rattlesnakes that you missed. What were they called again? They were good. I've still when we stayed over for the Kerrang tour and you fell asleep on the couch and never got up for the gig.
That was...
And I was like, oh yeah, I'll send you a bottle of vodka for letting me stay, because I was going to get a hotel.
I think they were Beyond the Ocean at the time.
Nah, it wasn't that. It was something else.
No.
I'm sure.
Day Shifter?
Day Shifter, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, because I remember thinking Daybreaker. Yeah. Do you know who Day Shifter are?
I think so. Yeah, I do remember them. I don't think I've ever seen them.
Right. Okay. So you met Mew in 2016 doing I like your band.
So there was...
I like that little bird on your cover.
On
4 bands, yeah.
I've still got the ticket in one of my bags of gear somewhere.
Oh wow.
It was awesome, man. Like, we got to use like a really like top of the range concert hall for a heavy show.
Did you just hear By the Throat and like, I fucking love this song?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I remember, because that's how I met, well, no, that's not how I met Liam, but that's how I first worked with him musically.
Mm-hmm.
It was that day. Yeah.
Mate,
awesome.
Liam, because Liam was doing that, like, was it not like grimy stuff or something? He was doing like a 2-man grime group.
Yeah,
that was after.
Yeah.
So what was Liam doing before that?
Nothing musically, but he was in a band a long time ago with the guy who records our stuff, George.
Oh, nice.
Like heavy vocals, like metalcore kind of stuff. But they were called This I Believe.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you a video. It's. I feel like it's the lore you'd appreciate.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But,
I love lore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll show you it after this. But
I still quick thing. I actually can't remember what it was like to know you when you were in Orion. You know what it's like. You know, like, could you, like, you know, when you think of something, I can't remember what you were like pre Headcage.
Yeah.
It's like, can you remember what I was like pre Well, I was still a prick, but like, yeah, I mean,
still a prick.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
aye.
it's hard to remember what folk were like back then. Like, I can't remember how I felt about. That sounds really gay. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember what it was like to have Jordan and Oren. I remember being proud when you released the EP.
Yeah.
And I remember like tweeting about it and sending them out and that. But I can't remember like what you were like.
I can never think of a time when I've not had to carry all my fucking drums.
Yeah,
and shit on the train. That's
always
always been consistent in my life. So it all just kind of.
Whether it be when it's dark out or class. Right, so you met Mew through that.
Yeah.
How did So I've never listened back to our episode because I think it sucks because the sound audio is quality. Our episode, yeah. We agreed on that. We spoke about that at like 3 a.m. in Leeds. We both agreed it wasn't great, and it felt very. I don't know. It's one of those ones where it was like, you know, when you try to make fetch happen, you know, like Mean Girls. Don't try to make fetch happen. We tried, but it didn't happen.
Well, I'd like to think we're making up for it now.
Yeah, exactly. This fucking camera and this beautiful man. Right, so Headcage, right? Well, Headcage. as we call it, as the tattoo goes. What was because right? So obviously 2020 happens. I'm fucking about with him and Curly and Tim, but you're also doing stuff with Elliot. You're writing stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
For Headcage over lockdown. What was your kind of first kind of seeds of Headcage? Because you did it the opposite way that I wanted to do things. I created the social media account and started being like, let's book a gig. Whereas you were like, no, let's write songs first, then do that. You know what I mean? That was the difference. So, what was it?
So because I left Sleep Tape only at the end of 2019, so there was only about 3 months before the pandemic hit. Because funny enough, right on like the week before the lockdown, I went and watched Sleep Tape. Like they were playing, but like it was one of those ones where COVID was like up in the air and people were afraid to go out and stuff. It was well attended.
I got
but
COVID
I did go.
in Newcastle at the Riverside, seen Twin Atlantic. Yeah. I won't lie, COVID was fucking horrendous. I thought I was dying. But yeah, so Newcastle was a fucking like hot point for COVID in like mid-March.
So,
yeah, that was like one of the key leading places in the UK.
The last thing I did before the lockdown was go watch Sleep Tape. Go watch the band that I left. Which
go to 3 months solidarity on a high.
yeah, mate, it was good. It was great. Like the show was awesome. Like I liked it. But Little Buildings.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Little Buildings. But like it was only about 3 months before the pandemic hit, and then maybe about a month and a bit into the pandemic, because I'd been writing music through like a lot of that for a new project that I wanted to do that was like obviously more down the post-hardcore route. But like obviously in that time gap of not being in a band, I started to get pretty like I don't know, just it always puts me down when I'm not doing it, you know, because I can't imagine not doing it in some capacity. So when in that brief period I was a bit like, I don't know, just not in.
So did you start writing for Headcage essentially not long after you left Sleep Tape?
Yeah.
Just like writing stuff for it, and you knew. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, see, when we were trying to like I don't know, I used the word erect, like bring it to like fucking hell. We were trying to get sick on the go. I had this vision. I just wanted to be like a fucking Scottish gals essentially, and I had all this vision in my head. Like, try to like present to them what I wanted, because I'm not musically talented at all. I was just like, Jordan, you do this, and then Curly, you write that. But write it better, and then but obviously you're like an actual musician who had a vision in his head and a guitar in his hand and can actually write. So it must have been a lot more like freeing, but like, you know what I mean, a lot more like nicer for you to just like let it out and like put your vision for your head into your hands essentially.
It was really cool because obviously one of the perks of lockdown was all of the softwares out there offered like months worth of free trials. So I just got them and just wrote and demoed. Yeah. So I remember I got 3 demos polished and finished. And then I think I had a bit of a break, and that's when I went through a bit of a lull, and I was like, oh, I need to start a band. Mate.
So were you a one-man band for a while? Headcage was essentially... I know for a fact Headcage was your child. Yeah. You birthed it essentially. Did you have like, because the first 4 songs you had like Side by Side, Shrink, Talk More. It wasn't False Gold, was it? Because False Gold was part 2. What was
Ruins?
Ruins. That was it. Yeah, there was 4. Yeah. So were any of them like floating around in that early 2020 period?
Not in before that period. But I wrote all of Ruins like 2021.
Right. Okay.
And in the pandemic though, when I was locked down, I definitely wrote a few of the riffs to Shrink.
Right, okay.
Because Adam expanded on that idea and turned it into a song. Adam wrote Side by Side and Adam wrote Talk More. He's a good songwriter, Adam. Yeah, he wrote those. And then I wrote Ruins and a few of the riffs of Shrink.
So when did you start going, right, this is ready for a vocalist, a drummer, and a guitarist?
The first 3 demos that I polished off obviously weren't anything to do with those songs, but they were just ones of my own.
Have you sent me those demos? You sent me something, didn't you? You sent me stuff, eh? I've got like Surprise! He sent me shit like years ago of like headcage
Yeah.
demos and that. I don't know if that's involved in it.
Maybe. I'd have to
Yeah.
hear what you sent. I
think
can't.
it was like the first variations of Ruins and Side by Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of untitled stuff too. It's still like a Dropbox folder. Yeah,
I mean, I can definitely send you some stuff, but
it's just lore.
so I after those 3 demos, I didn't write for a while, and then I got into a bit of a lull, and I was like, I just really, really want to do a band, the stuff that I like, because I've never had the opportunity, and I never had any luck with finding members, and I spent so long on like deep dives of trying to find them individually, you know, like messaging people individually and not having the luck. So eventually,
Who did you message first at Mew, Liam, and
didn't message anybody. I was just about to say I put a public ad out, like on Facebook, I think, and just described the sound I wanted, listed a few influences, said I had demos ready to send, and within 2 minutes, Liam replied to me, said, "Please, can I sing?" He was like, "Please, can I sing on this?" Which was cool, because I did have him in my head, but I thought he was like locked in with like his rap project, so I didn't.
were you just waiting on the fish biting essentially?
Not even. I just when I put it up, I just didn't expect him to hit me so quickly. It was 2 minutes, like actually 2 minutes, and I thought, because I know he could sing. I know he could sing because he did a few solo songs and his voice was unbelievable. But I just thought he was locked in with his like rap project, and because they were doing good shows, so I just thought he was busy. So I didn't hit him up privately, and then kind of glad he hit me up after that advert. But then Adam replied in like about 5 minutes after that, saying, "I'm kind of interested. I can send you a demo too." So he sent me like a few ideas that did turn into False Gold on that day of when I put the advert out. So he had False Gold kind of brewing for a long time. So that was kind of how it started. And we started pinging demos back and forth that day. And it was me, Liam, and Adam throughout the lockdown until we could rehearse, until they opened up rehearsal
Were you
rooms.
just in like MIDI drums or something?
Yeah, just MIDI drums and software. And then we rehearsed behind like glass screens when they opened up rehearsal rooms, and put drums through the PA and kind of jammed through there. We did have somebody come play drums, but he was a busy guy, and it was difficult to get him in for like one rehearsal. So
were you called Headcage at that point?
I don't know.
Who made the name Headcage?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Because I googled what a headcage was, and it's like a string. Well, it's also a cage. Fucking funny that, mad. It's like a metal.
That's mental. That
no,
mate.
like when I typed in the word headcage, it comes up like it's almost like one of those like fetish things that folk like tie themselves up with, but it's like on the face only.
Are we like low key kinky without realizing?
Yeah, must be, yeah.
Low key horny band. No, we didn't know.
Fucking, you really do need a shrink.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, why headcage? It's like
mental
mental health. Oh, my head's in a cage.
I think so. Because Liam writes a lot of his lyrics are super personal, and it's kind of just like about being trapped in your own head, essentially.
Fucking, well, I need to delete that part of me being a cunt there. Right, okay, cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right, so I put the mic more in the middle now because you're both going to need to start pitching in. Sorry, it's not the Elliot show anymore. Right, so Side by Side came out. I remember the day it came out. I don't know if I've ever told you the story. My sister was pregnant with my niece Romilly.
I don't think so.
And you released Side by Side on like a Wednesday or something. And I had to pick my sister. And I gave it a listen. I was like, that's fine. Like, I'll love him. I'll share it. And I listened to Side by Side on the way to the hospital, like low in the car because she was pregnant. I didn't want to like fucking torment her too much. Exactly, yeah. She was already going through like shit contractions or something, whatever it was. So I listened to it like 5 times on the way back, and I was like, I remember going to bed that night going, I've been waiting for, and I was fucking loving it. Like I really, and I've said this to you 100 times. Don't know if you ever heard me say it. If you guys were a big band like Malevolence or Architects or something like that, if you release Side by Side, that would be an album leading single, in my opinion. It would be like the Strong, it'd be like the Animals, or the When We Were Young, or the Whiplash, you know what I mean? It'd be that kind of level. In my opinion, it's that fucking damn good. And you know what I mean? And I really do. And whenever I show it to somebody, they're like, who are these guys? And that's just a wee band that my pals are in. That's it. It's mad. It's like it's that good a song. So I don't know. I don't know if you realised how good it was at the time, because that was. Did you consciously go right out the 4 songs we've got side by? Because you had False Gold written.
That was the first song that we all played together.
False Gold, yeah, because you showed me a version of False Gold when we went to a gig or something. Because there was Ruins, Shrink, False Gold, Side by Side, and Talk More. But you also had a demo of False Gold, and you showed me like the kind of 5 at the same time, even though Side by Side was released. But did you know in your heart, right, this needs to be the good evening, we are Headcage, here is our first? Did you know that at the time? Like,
I think so, yeah. I think we didn't know.
Mike.
When we were recording in the studio, we didn't know which one we were going to release first. But once we had them all there in front of us, it was like, Side by Side straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, you have to, or I think you have to start strong. Like, and that one just ticked all the boxes to start strong. It was heavy, it had melody, it had a breakdown. It just like, I feel like it encompassed a lot of things that people would like to hear. Yeah. So we were like, I think we all felt the same way about that one.
I love the video, you did it as well, like obviously just walking around, like just like, it's like a one-shot take of everything happening. I don't know if I've told you this before, my favourite part of Side by Side is that dome, you know, the bass bit I've spoken about before the second chorus.
The slide, it's a good slide.
I don't know why, it's just like that little, I always, see when I'm in the car, if I'm like playing it in the car, I always do like a wee slide along the steering wheel.
That's the bit that we released for like the
that was the like section we put out. Yeah. For
promo.
Yeah, that was the section when we dropped it. That's what people heard when we dropped it on like social media and whatnot. Because that's like a good lead in to the chorus. Like, it builds the tension, I think.
The first kind of thing I remember you putting out was that photo you four on the steps. Mind that photo. Was it you that did all that? Yeah. So that was in Berwick, right? So that was the first kind of the first like promo thing, and then the Side by Side came out, and then the video came out. So it's weird that it seems like fucking, because I started Stoddcast, like I had Stoddcast like not ready to go, but I had everything ready. I was speaking to guests and that, and you guys did that in like July or June, and I released my first episode in like August. I just remember it was weird. It was like one of those like all happening things. You know what I mean? Like we're, you know what I mean? Especially if like me and him are both doing something, and it was like kind of taking off, So. Right, so Side by Side came out, and then your first gig was at the Think Tank? No,
Head of Steam.
Head of Steam, that was it. Head of Steam. And I couldn't go to it. I can't remember what my reason was. Probably work, because works I can't. So, yeah, how did that go for you?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Like, I look back at it now, I'm like, oh, the songs are so sloppy. But
was it recorded? Did you record it? Has it been, like, fully recorded?
No.
Professionally.
Not professionally, no. We got clips from it. I listen to it now, and I'm like, oh, we're so much tighter. But that happens anyway. That's a natural progression. But that night, that show was awesome.
It's still my favourite show that we've played.
Is it?
Surely not.
Really?
I swear to God. Just that feeling, because obviously we were building up to it for so long.
Yeah. I get that.
I remember. No, in fact, do you know what happened? Mind we met in Edinburgh for something, and I bought a ticket in front of you for the gig, and I gave the ticket to fucking. Wasn't it Henson? It was fucking... Who's the guy who spewed on me? JB, yeah. I used to give a ticket to JB. What was that for again? Oh, me, you and Reese met up in Edinburgh for Biffy Mind.
Yeah.
And I bought a ticket in front of you for the gig, and for some reason I couldn't get it off work. So I couldn't come to it.
Yeah,
I remember that, and then I gave the ticket to JB. Yeah, I was gutted I couldn't go to that, but yeah, it looked class.
Yeah, it was awesome, man.
And then the second gig, which I was at, was supporting your fucking side band, 1080 Trees.
Yeah.
And that wasn't Think Tank, it was upstairs at...
Bobix it was. We drove past it on the way here.
Bobikes, yeah. That was good.
It's closed now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's stopped.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was a very weird venue. It wasn't a venue. It was more like just a kind of hall, essentially, just like a wooden.
Yeah, the pub downstairs is still open, but the venue up there is shut down now.
Yeah. Yes, that was my first time seeing you guys. Yeah, it was a sports lot. I remember going outside to speak to Curly, and some Sinead. I'd left Sinead in the venue. I'm just gonna speak to Curly for 5 minutes, and I got a text being like, "They're coming on now." And I was like, "Fuck off, no, they're not." We're walking upstairs, and all I hear is do 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 do. You started off as side by side.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was my first time seeing you live, and I fucking loved it. I was chuffed. I was chuffed for you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
1080 trees. That was I drove down. I finished work at like 5. Drove down for like 8 o'clock or something, and then watched you guys walk back up again. Walk back up. I walked back to Dunfermline from Newcastle. I drove back up. So that was good. And then so you'd had side by side, and I think Shrink or Ruins was out at that time.
Ruins came out second.
Ruins was second
because we used footage from the first gig and studio.
Yeah, and
make,
then
like,
it was Talkmore, because that was the one that Emily was in.
Shrink.
What was the one that Emily was in the video with, like the
Shrink.
What's the one that's like shot like
Shrink,
definitely
then
Talkmore.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that happened. Right. What's your recollection of that era?
That was really fun. Like the first year was really fun. Yeah. All of that was just because we were just like kind of a bit silly with it all. It was just all for fun, which is what it should be about anyway. So we were just doing. Obviously, it's focused and it's planned, but we were having a lot of fun doing it. So. Yeah, I love doing all that. It was class, man. They all went down really well too. Like that year was so great. Like everything was so organic. Like we got so much Radio 1 attention, all organically. Like nothing paid, nothing like nobody working on our behalf. It just all landed really well. Like and everything sort of built really nicely. I still think Talk More is the best song that's slept on.
Yeah.
The chorus is really good. I think it's still slept under.
I think because the video is so silly, it kind of
it takes away from the seriousness of the song.
Wait, was that the one you're all dressed like fannies?
Yeah.
What's the one? Shrink's the one that Emily's in, and
that's
talking.
That's the one.
The one that
slides across.
Slides, that's what I was on. Right, that's Shrink. Yeah, that's the thing. Things combine together. Also, see when I've got this like, I think I've said it a million times on a podcast. Like, I've got this like fucking photographic memory when it comes to like information about bands. As soon as something's recording, I've got a fucking camera in front of me now. I can't remember fuck all. You know what I mean? It's bad. I hate it.
It's red light fever.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah. So that was the end of 2022. Yeah. We did our podcast at the start of 2023 because I remember False Gold. It was kind of like almost like not promo for it, but it was like that was the first thing. It was going to come out. So that's where we kind of because it was like False Gold, then Nothing, then Gaslight, and Under My Skin. Yeah. In that kind of order. Yeah. So what was the kind of transition into that era? Because obviously False Gold was written the same time, but Under My Skin and Gaslight, were they written all at the kind of same time as the first EP worth?
No, they were written like after that.
Right.
We played Nothing at a few of those shows in 2022, definitely. Yeah. And False Gold, we played them both. But Gaslight and Under My Skin weren't, although the demo for Under My Skin and the lyrics were floating around since the pandemic.
I think Under My Skin's my favourite Headcage song, like with Side by Side, I think.
Liam will be happy to hear you say that, because that's quite like a stripped one. It's like a raw, introspective song.
Because when you released the Under My Skin EP, I mean, when you say you released it, there was 4 songs in it. 3 out of 4 have already been released. So it was the only new song of that EP, and I remember just like, I didn't really listen to the 3 at the time because I'd heard it that much. I just played Under My Skin, and it's very stripped back and very quite vulnerable sounding.
Yeah, it
is.
I
really like that about the song.
I like that about the song.
Do you play that live?
We played it like 3 or 4 times.
Have you?
Yeah,
you didn't play it in Glasgow.
No.
Nah, I know that.
No, but we have played it 3 or 4 times. And we just felt like it wasn't good enough yet. We could be better at that song live. We could be better at that. And I think we will be better at it. We're going to play it this year. Yeah.
Is it just because like you've not got enough? Are you going to have to use like some sort of synth or something? Do you
No. We'll just be able to. I think just more practice. We didn't practice enough. And I think with a bit more practice for that one, it could be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a moment to make people like, whoa, this is quite,
Yeah.
out of nowhere, like very quiet, very soft.
So that kind of EP comes out over 2023, and you do your Parkour festival in Norway. That's the
That was the first one. Yeah,
and then you do like Casino Brawl, and then Make a Scene. Yeah. Is it Make a Scene? The one that you did with Cody Frostbird?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of like peaked at that kind of point. And then 2024 was like a shit year for you guys. We spoke about this, so we'll go into this. So we'll go into this a wee bit, okay? So, right, 2023, you do the Casino Brawl gig. That went really, really well.
Yeah, that was the end of 22, actually, the last one of that.
22?
The end of 22.
What was the gig you got at the end of 2023?
So, at the start of 20...
Oh, no, sorry. You just did that wee tour at the end of 2023.
Yeah, that was a Glasgow show.
Yeah, because I came to Glasgow, then you just played something else, and did somebody from a record company not come and see you or something? And you for like the next night, and
there was a fella from like a management company came to watch us in Manchester, and we fucked it.
That was it. You fucked it. Yeah. How did you fuck it?
Just weren't very good. That happens. Like sometimes, like we just weren't very good on the night.
Did you know that he was coming that night?
I did. Yeah.
Right. So that'll be in your heat.
Yeah.
That'll be in your head.
We just fucked it, man.
Yeah, and then you did London. It was like a 4-date tour or something.
Yeah, I enjoyed London.
I thought you sounded great in Glasgow.
Yeah,
that's the song that I did.
Glasgow was my favourite show by a mile.
Yeah.
Even better than the Newcastle one, which we played like an intimate one at Little Buildings, and I enjoyed the Glasgow one more. Yeah, that was great. Loved it. Small
venue in Manchester was a bit iffy because it's
too big for us.
Satan's Hollow, and it's like the stage is in the middle of the room, so you can go all the way around.
Oh, so it's like a Metallica show.
Massive, yeah.
Oh wow, right, okay.
Yeah, it was
Who
weird.
Were you support? Were you headlining?
Way too big for us.
Did it sell well?
No, not at all.
Right, okay. So you've got somebody important.
People max.
Oh fuck! So you've got somebody important in the crowd, and you've got a near enough empty room. Yeah, I can imagine why your anxiety is going mad.
Yeah. It wasn't the best. That was probably my least favorite show, but that's gonna happen. Like I'm not. These things happen.
There's no point dwelling on it. Yeah. Right, so that tour happens. Glasgow was a good show. I came on and did side by side with you guys. There's a video of it, and I sound fucking awful, but I sound fucking class too. Right, so 2024 was a good year for me, not for you guys.
Yeah, you guys had a great year. Man.
I had a great year. Yeah. For you guys. So briefly, what happened over 2024? Because the EP of Bury My Skin came out like November, October 2023.
It was, Under My Skin came out like October 2023.
Yeah. So in theory, you should be like riding off on that, but it just didn't happen at all. You didn't play. Did you play? You think you played 2 gigs though in 2024,
we played 1, 2, maybe 3.
3 gigs total, yeah.
3 gigs. One of them was absolutely unbelievable, which we'll talk
it?
about soon. I'll get there.
Okay.
2024. You said what happened? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's why it was so bad. Absolutely nothing happened, and just trying to get anything done was just an absolute chore, like such a task. And
procrastination is the word I like to use.
Yeah.
And obviously, by the end of 2023, like in 2023, we had like
Good.
by the end of that tour, obviously, it cost us all a lot of money, like individually, and the band made some, but obviously not a lot. And then we had like other stupid scenarios happen. Like Isaac over there doing this video. He ended up having to get lumped in to do the drive-in for the whole tour, just because of a mix-up with like licenses, and that in order to get the hire van, you needed to like have it for 2 years. And Adam was set up to do the drive, but his license hadn't been valid for 2 years. So the only choice we had to do it was Isaac had to do the whole drive, and that put him out. And obviously, he's my brother. I see it's put him out. that's like playing on my mind, and he's already doing so much for us off his own back just because of the family connection. So I wanted to get that out there in public.
Oh yeah, just a wee kind of shout, by the way. You there's a fifth member of Headcage.
Yes, it's Isaac.
You are part of Headcage.
It's Isaac.
Headcage would be nothing without you.
100%, it would be nothing.
I will admit, I love seeing you at Headcage because you're really, what's the word, subtle when it comes to a camera. You're just very always in the front. I love it. Just I love.
I think I can be quite invasive sometimes. Like, shove a fish eye in his face with a flash gun.
Nah,
If you're not there.
Yeah.
something's wrong.
Nah, it's class. You get the right shot no matter who it sacrifices in the crowd of a good time. Like, it's fine. Social media gained something from this.
We always do quite well online, and I think it's because
you've got like 1,000 followers, like 1,200.
What we put out is quite just real.
Yeah.
Like we don't put out any like any stuff the way it looks like we're really trying, because we're not. None of us are that person. None of us want to do that. All we put out is good stuff from the shows that show us enjoying ourselves, and I think people connect with that absolutely. But obviously, the only reason that exists out there for people to see is because of Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
So like when all that tour thing was going on, and like he had to get lumped in with the drive-in for the whole time on a van that isn't ours, that we have to be responsible for. It was a lot to ask of him, as well as everything else he's doing off his own back, purely for the family connection.
Yeah.
So we're all like losing money. I'm conscious of Isaac not earning money, and him having a terrible time doing all the driving. We were all a bit like, just a bit sick of it after the end of 23. But I was obviously, the remedy is to get back right and get back to the fun of it. But obviously people, when stuff like that happens, people deal with it in different ways. Me and Mew are very much like, we know what needs to be done, so we do it. But other people don't work that way, and that's fine. Like, that, everybody's different. Like, but obviously it causes friction, because we've had a few slangers.
Oh yeah.
We've had a few slangers in that chat. All worked out now, and everything's awesome now.
You and Mew?
Yeah. Not me and Mew.
I was going to say, I can't
Not me and
imagine you
Mew.
arguing. The rhythm section arguing? Fuck
No,
that.
we haven't argued, because generally we've been on the same page, and I understand Mew's frustrations, and he understands mine.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a kind of thingy, you and I always end up like kind of chatting about it, and I always get kind of feels like it's me and Elliot and know this is the best way forward, and then it's just trying to convince the other two. You know what I mean? Like, obviously Liam's got his issues in that, and
I just want to shout out Liam, because he's like absolutely smashed it this year.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushed it.
I've heard the new.
Bounce
You
back.
sent me those new songs, and it sounds brilliant. I've actually got what was the song? Mind I sent you like a review of each song.
Yeah,
And I
review.
review it, and I was like, "There's a song.
Liam's vocal
Was it
ability.
Bury Me?" And he's like, "Bury me," and it's like the really heavy bit. He screams at the end. Is it "Bury Me"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Dog. That's what it's called.
Right, yeah, because
Black
you
Dog.
changed. Yeah, you
Yeah,
sent me the changing of the song names, but yeah, I fucking smashed it.
Yeah, Liam's vocal ability has increased a lot.
Yeah,
Like he's learned more about his voice. He's learned how to control his stamina, his songwriting. Obviously, I want to say this in general. Liam's songwriting for melody and hooks and lyrics is up there with the best I've ever seen, heard, and that's why we work. That's why I think we've done well. Because imagine Headcage without those words and melodies.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be the same.
It just wouldn't be the same. Liam has it that a lot of people don't. A lot of trained singers, a lot of people who can sing on paper very well, sound awful to listen to. Liam sounds unbelievable on record, and his vocal writing, his lyric writing ability is something I can just never do. Like, he's got thousands, pages and pages of just words, and he can just write words. That's like a real talent that not many people have.
yeah.
And like, he brings a lot to the table, because we can write the best song instrumentally, but without words it's going to suck. You know what I mean? So he's got a lot, and I'm definitely grateful for him to be part of it.
Pulling it through.
Yeah, and I'm glad things are totally different now. because we definitely had a few slangers in the chat that was horrible at the time, but probably were necessary.
Yeah.
And obviously we made a difficult decision, and we now have a new member as a guitarist.
Oh yeah, so Murphy leaves.
Yeah.
What's this new guy? Who's the new guy?
Sam. Yeah.
So where does Sam come from?
Sam plays in a band called Negatives, who are unbelievable. They're really heavy, really stupidly heavy, progressive, very technical. He's an unbelievable guitar player. But
how did you find Sam?
So we knew of his band anyway. We knew of each other, supported each other, supported each other's progress in bands and stuff, because they're all awesome dudes in that band. But they, we got booked to support Wargasm in.
I was so glad I couldn't come down. I was messaging you I'm going to come down. I didn't come down. I was pish.
Yeah, so we got booked to support Wargasm, and obviously everything internally with Headcage happened at that moment. So we'd booked the show, we're going to do it. Obviously, we really don't want to pull that show.
Was it a good show?
My favourite.
Really?
It was very good.
Was it?
Unbelievable.
Just because of the... Wait, fuck, we missed a bit. You supported one of my favourite bands, Twin Atlantic.
We did.
Yeah.
Aye, because I was at a gig, and you're like,
That was 23, wasn't it?
That was 23.
Yeah, but I remember being at a gig somewhere, and you're like, I'm just in the fucking band room or I'm trusty or something like that. Yeah. How was that? How did you get that gig?
Our management contacted their agent, and
Was it good?
they said, yeah. I loved it, me.
It was class.
It was awesome, yeah. Really big,
It was
big stage.
the first gig where we were like, this is a proper gig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is, yeah.
It was it was very there was stuff we had to abide by.
Like wristbands.
Yeah, there was rules we had to abide by. That was fine. That's how it works. But it felt like a polished tour that we were on.
Yeah.
So we just had to adhere to what they.
So with the
wanted.
Wargasm one, how did that come about? You just got the message about it.
Yeah. They wanted us to do it.
I think just before we got the email as well, we all decided, right, we're not going to take any more shows on for the foreseeable till we get
but I
our
mean,
shit
you
together.
can't really turn that down.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
we got that through, and we were like, well, we're going to have to figure something out.
Yeah. So you just got Sam.
We got
involved.
Sam to fill in. Yeah, he filled
So
in.
was Murphy out by this point?
Yeah.
So was Headcage without a guitarist?
Yeah.
Essentially for
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, for that moment, and we didn't have one. We didn't have anybody locked in. Sam was just going to fill in for that show, and then if it went well, maybe he would fill in for the one in December, which we had booked, which was a festival in Manchester.
That you didn't. What was the one? Is that the one you didn't do? What was the one that you didn't do?
The one I didn't do was...
Make a scene.
No, we played a little festival in Newcastle. We did play
the one
that.
that's got the Motorhead flag on the roof.
Yeah.
We spoke about that.
Sure. Yeah. Mike from Drenched filled in for that. Shout out, Mike.
Yeah.
Nah, we didn't have anybody locked in. Sam just filled in for the Wargasm show, and he absolutely crushed it. He lifted it.
Is he an official member of Headcage now?
Yeah.
Is he? Right.
Yeah.
So
We all knew we were going to keep him.
As soon as we played the show, we were like, oh, we want to ask him so
Yeah.
bad. So we held off. We played it cool for a while. But just because he gets the crack, man. We have such good chat. He's an unbelievable musician. He's got his head screwed on. He's just an all around top guy.
He's a walking green flag.
He's a walking green flag. Yeah.
Nice. I can't wait to meet Sam.
Yeah, he's such a legend. You'd have a good chat with him. So yeah, and then because that show went well, we asked him to fill in for a festival in December, and then we asked him not too long after that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were all just like, yeah, we need to just ask him.
Did he say yes straight away?
No, actually, he was like, let me. Obviously he was very, very keen.
I would have been gone. Let me think about it.
I remember the message specifically. It was like, could be game for this.
Yeah, he was like, could be game for this. I just have to see if my time aligns with yours or something. I think he was very sensible about it. Yeah.
Is his band bigger than Headcage? Are they more busier and
It's just different. It's totally different.
Yeah, but in terms of time consuming, is it more heavier? And
I wouldn't say so. No, I think
it's
it's
the same.
probably similar. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But nah, he he was just really sensible about it when we asked, and then he did. He's a fully fledged member now, and he's such a welcome addition. Like I'd say he's lifted it musically because he sings harmony and can sing and back up scream.
Literally, like we've got a list of things that we could never do in the past, and we'd mention it and be like, I wonder if we could do this, and Sam would be like, I can do that. Like I've got this.
Back up screams and
back up screams.
Yeah, because I will admit, and I said this to you, I don't like the fact they used fucking backup like melodies. On
not anymore.
Good, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that backup melody part. I thought that was quite weak of yours, but
not anymore. Don't
Good.
do that anymore.
Good.
And I agree with you. I feel the same way.
Yeah. I mean, I know it was necessary at the point, but you know what I mean. Like,
you name your favorite artist, they use backing track.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
There's not an artist out there who's doing well who doesn't use backing track.
Yeah.
But how to use backing track is the question, and I think it should be complementary, not a focal point.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of Liam's vocals were on backing track.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but a lot of them were, is what I'm saying. Like in terms of like,
also,
it's kind of like putting a CD in the background.
Also,
almost.
we didn't know how to mix.
Right. Okay.
Also, we don't know how to mix those tracks very well. So a lot of them were like,
it was a botch job.
It was a full botch job, and a lot of them were meant to be supplementary with effects, but ended up being just stem on track. Stem on track turned up too loud. Which is a problem because we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So, now we have none of that issue, and it sounds better with shitloads of energy. Yeah.
Right. So, 2024, a bit of a mess, but it's a constructive mess. You've came out with like better stuff. Let's say better stuff. You came out with a fucking really good guitarist essentially, and a few songs written. So you sent me Dead Still, Fall and Bury Me, which is Blackdog. What else?
Dead Still and Like Glass.
Like Glass. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to read out the notes that I wrote. Right. Dead Still. Muse drums definitely recorded louder, which sounds mint. It's because I love Jordan. I just said that sounds mint, and but not too noticeable that it overpowers. Which is good. Love punky drumming. Start off verse 2. Fall. Best chorus of the three. Most catchy. Good potential pit starter at breakdown. Can I imagine me running into somebody in a wall of death when Liam screams eyes. Bury Me. Sick as fuck. Heavy intro. Love the fast bit. Hope Liam can handle this live into the screaming because that will be insane. Best song of the three.
Nice.
And that was
Thank you.
I do podcasts, not reviews. So, right. So, how did were you writing these over 2024? Obviously, as well. Like when this is out, these songs will be pretty much out by now. So I've just given the game away for anyone who's never heard it.
They'll all be out.
Yeah.
So, two of those songs were written mostly in 2023, actually, by me. A Dead Still, instrumentally. Like the first iteration of the instrumental was brought by Adam in 2024, maybe March time. That's changed a lot from what
I remember the main riff being around for a while.
Yeah, the main riff. Adam brought that as like a skeleton of the song in March 24, and it's a really good song. So credit to Adam. It's changed a lot now, but like the skeleton is his, so respect to him. But yeah, 2023, the other two, I mostly had them there, so a long time before they were recorded.
Have you got like a kind of image based? Because obviously it was all purple and pinky black stuff you did, like in that last artwork and that. Yeah, is it going to be the same again?
We've brought it right back.
We've everything you think of headcage, pre this new material.
Oh my god!
Is a full switch.
Cliche thing to say, man.
It's a full switch.
Whatever you think headcage was before, it's not going to be now.
Well, you'll hear it.
I expect to see John and fucking Sparkles. That's what I want.
I'll explain. Number one, there's no on the three new tracks. There's no synths or electronic production on any of the three songs, so it's all guitars. Anything you hear is all guitars. So there's only the four instruments on there.
I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fucking read that group chat, son.
And all the artworks are photographs taken by Sam, who does photography as well. So there's nothing digital.
You're cheating on Isaac. What the fuck?
Happy, please.
Happy, please.
He's
yeah.
welcome for
I
the
know, yeah.
welcome for it. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, so all artworks are like real photographs of real places. There's nothing digital or graphic on them. So it is technically a full like revert from what it was, because
What's that? Is it there going to be an EP you're releasing here?
Yeah, that's the plan.
And what's the
Yeah.
EP going to be called?
Untitled as of my head right now.
I thought it was going to be called Untitled. I'm like, Architects already did that, mate.
No. It's nothing set in stone yet. There's a few working ones.
What's your working ones? Just.
There's a working one that Liam has called Dependency on Make Believe.
That sounds quite clever. Aye, I like that one. Yeah.
That's a working one. Whether it'll be called that, I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dependency on Make Believe. That's a potential.
I can't wait for this to be in October and it's like fucking something totally different.
Yeah.
It's just... right, so... Yeah, that's kind of headcage done. Is there anything else I need to know that's coming up? Oh, you messaged me about a gig that I've got a guest list for or something that I can come to or some piss.
By now, this will probably be announced. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing a headline show.
When? Where?
Still don't even know where yet at this point, but it'll be November.
I just really thought this one out. Cool.
Yeah. We're struggling through the venue.
We've tried to book a venue, but some venues are booked right up every weekend.
Full year.
For the full year,
Does it have to be weekend?
Ideally for most people, yeah.
I'm not most people though. I'm a Tuesday night in Glasgow kind of
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking better.
Yeah, I know.
Me and him work in the fucking scran industry. We've got to like get it off. It's hard. Right, so after that headcage, anything else you want to talk about? Any other bands? Do you want to talk about your wee side band that you did?
Well, in 2024, when we thought it was all going to go tits up, I wrote shitloads of music, and obviously I just asked Mew, do you want to just...
What was it? What was it like?
Well...
Was it heavy?
No, it was very post-hardcore.
Right.
I think a lot of the demos are like in future use for headcage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm glad they're going to go somewhere, because I had a full 5-track EP written, and it's really good.
It is very good.
So, and I actually do believe in the songs. So I hope we can use them for something, whether it's like within this batch or not. I don't know. Whether it's like a future thing, that would be cool.
So there's only going to be 3 songs on this EP.
No, there'll be more.
On the new headcage EP.
Yeah, there'll be more.
There'll be 2, right?
Yeah, we're hoping to get into the studio.
I was going to say you've done 4 for the first EP.
Yeah,
which you did a physical of, which I've got, and I've got you sent me the kind of fuck up copy, the demo copy, which was cool. Yeah, I love that kind of low shit.
Yeah.
You gonna do physicals?
I'd love to. It's just expensive, man.
Everything's fucking money.
Everything's
I know.
so expensive.
Yeah,
Like
I'd love a wee headcage 7-inch.
Yeah.
I'd love to. It's just everything costs so much money, and it's all from our own pocket.
And if you want to get vinyls done as well, you need to get like fucking thousands done.
Yeah, the lead time is so long in vinyl as well.
Yeah. You could sell 1,000 vinyls.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
no
you
way
could,
could
you
we
could.
do that.
On Muse OnlyFans, you could.
We'd sell
Definitely.
30.
Right. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, did you know that Headcage is the name of the Pig Destroyer album?
Who's Pig Destroyer?
Did I metal band? You never heard of Pig Destroyer? No.
Never heard of it.
Alex was typing in Headcage. So this, cause I wanted to know what a Headcage was.
Right. I know of another band called Headcage.
There is another band called Headcage. That's another thing. Yeah, there's like a really shit YouTube video of them practicing in a corner.
Right.
Yeah, so copyright. I maybe watch you for that shit. Nah, you'll be fine. Be fine. Right. Nothing else we need to talk about when it comes to Headcage. So I'm just gonna do my kind of like standard issue 5 questions part at the end, right?
Toilet break.
Isaac, how does that work for you, mate? Doesn't bother him at all. Go for a piss.
Pish.
Don't touch the camera.
I'll touch what I want.
How's your piss?
Wet.
It's fucking fuming out there.
What was the... Wait, hold on the new. What was it you did a speech on top of?
A plinth.
A plinth. What's a plinth?
You You know, like a church, like in a church, like the
Where the reverend stands.
All right, so you're like,
when you went to the toilet. Also, we didn't even talk about my speech on the plane.
oh yeah. Apparently, the unfound memory headcage is almost hit quit headcage from a plinth. That's brilliant.
Oh,
That was a
so
moment.
I could have taken that van and driven home that night.
It was a bold moment. Like, it was great.
Right.
Got the job done.
That's been Vincent.
Right, we'll just do the kind of 5 questions and kind of end on that. Anything else you just want to bring up? Anything stupid or anything?
I just want to say I'm having the best time with it right now. Everything is so good again.
What we're doing
With
this
Headcage.
podcast? Oh,
And right now.
I was going to say.
And in this room. With the
Fucking
3
wanking
fellas.
me off here, eh?
With the 3 fellas together.
I might get that fucking intro for a Stoddcast asked for like 2-3 years ago. So
I'm
yeah.
having the best time. Mate, you're never getting that intro. Like.
I know. I even wrote it for you. All you had to do was fucking play it. Oh, he's too small a podcast. I don't want to go down that
Now
far.
that Sam's on board, we can
I
do
know.
anything.
I'll have the intro sent to you at $8.99.
Did you know what I wanted?
Mate, I don't know what you wanted.
Right. So basically,
It sounds like a classic breakdown of communication.
Do you know what? Do you know who X-Pac is? The wrestler.
Nah.
Right. Basically, I had it written down for you, mine as well. It was like, make some noise,
I sent it over,
Stoddcast.
like.
A do. Yeah, it would have taken you 10 minutes. And I was convinced I was going to have done for episode 10, but it's fine. I've gotten bigger than you guys since. So
Thank God for that.
I'm joking. Right. Right. 5 questions. Do you ever listen to your own music? I know you do. You play your music around me.
My driving instructor asked me this the other day, actually. Like, do you listen to your own music? Do you not find it weird? For me, personally, no, because I see it as if I'm rehearsing in my head. Because I'm just listening to the drums.
Apparently, the guy from Sum 41, before a tour, plays his set list through a speaker and dances around his living room. And so, yeah, if he does that, it's not that bad that you're listening to, like,
He filmed
Falls
in recently
Golden.
for... Who was it?
He filmed it recently.
Filled in. Or did someone fill in for Sum 41? I can't remember. It might have been Tosh, the drummer. I don't know if you know who he is.
No.
I know who he is, yeah.
He was on the downbeat. I don't know if we're allowed to speak of that on this podcast.
Fucking hell, man. Promote. And that, the downbeat is the best. It's just that I'm nowhere near. Oh, to be fair, I've got fucking...
You're getting there.
I'm not.
Best backdrop than...
I know. This is a step in the right direction, although I cannot wait to see how... I can't wait to, like, figure out if I've got a hair loose in my head and I'm like, Isaac, just scrap the fucking video, man. It's fine.
Yeah,
Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything. Right, so do you listen to your tunes?
Very rarely, but I have done recently.
Just to like, oh my god, I'm so good at this fucking.
Nah,
this.
you just get like it's weird. You just get like a bug for it. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to those songs. It's never like, I think I do it less than you. I think I very rarely listen to them, but every now and then I'll have a blast through. Yeah, it's never like I never listen to it regularly though. No, it's weird. I don't know why. I'm usually trying to do the next thing.
Yeah.
I've listened to the new songs a shitload though.
Do you like? Are you like me when you listen? So when I listen back to a podcast, I'm very critical, and that's where the edits come from. I'll be genuine honest, right? I swear down on my knees, I've never done it. I've never listened back to an old podcast, apart from when I've had to edit. I've never listened back to an old episode, apart from our one actually, recently to remember of what we spoke about. Do you ever get like just critical and go like, oh god, that's like 3 years ago, I would have fucking changed it so differently now? Or
Not really. It's more, I don't like get critical of them. I just think I could do better now.
Yeah.
So it's more like that was where I was at musically, and then where I'm at now is leaps and bounds above that. Just because I feel like I have a better understanding of songs.
Yeah.
So it's more like, oh, what I can do now is better than that.
Yeah.
But it's never like I hate that, because I love Side by Side. Like I love.
So do I. I fucking love it.
I love
I never not play it round him.
Yeah.
I love them all.
It's more like building on them as well, though, for me as well, because like when I play live, I definitely will not be playing the exact same thing that you hear on track.
Like, oh yeah, do you play a different take every time?
Yeah.
Mew does, yeah. He's notorious.
Right.
I'm a little bastard for it. But
Yeah, he never plays the same
can't
thing
just do
twice.
The same thing over and over again.
I mean, as long as he gets the right, like, kind of cues and leaps and that, I'm sure it's
It
fine.
can be time consuming at times though.
No problem live in the studio. It can be a mare.
Yeah.
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 Is there a song you wish you never released?
Nah, because they were all like what you wanted to do at the time.
Yeah.
I don't think you should ever like regret unless it really, really sucks.
Is there any like lyric or something that's been like outdated? Like you can't even say that anymore, kind of thing.
Not in ours. They're quite like they're personal to Liam, but they're all very like there's nothing bad that gets said in there. If anything,
there's no swearing in Headcage songs, is there?
not at all. No,
Yeah,
not
and
one
that-
swear word.
Yeah, I remember bringing it up with you. I was like, I've
Yeah.
been singing this, and I'm like, this is not what I would do. Not that it fucking matters what I would do, like, but like, just it's.
I think there might be some ad-libbed fucks and shit live. But
Right, yeah, but there's no, it doesn't, like, sometimes less is more though in that kind of way, so
Yeah.
maybe it doesn't need that, yeah.
I've never felt like it's crying out for like a fuck.
Yeah.
But I have nothing to do with the words, so it's what Liam writes. And to be fair, I'm surprised because he swears all the time, but he just never writes swear words. It's cool. I like it. Respect.
Right, so this one's kind of for you. Have you ever written a song, right, and you're like, that's fucking class, like, I'm really happy with that, and then you go on to write something else and the exact same thing happens, but it's like magic in a bottle but twice in a row, and do you ever think, like, have I done something really good twice, or am I just, like, shit now that my standards... Do you ever, like, second guess yourself as, like, right, I think that was really good, but the last one was really good. I can't get two really good ones in a row. Do you ever, like, overthink your writing, if that makes sense?
Nah, I don't overthink the writing. I feel like I'm at a point now, because what I do is, if I'm writing a song, I'll finish the song. I'll never leave it as like a 30-second demo.
So if you start writing a demo you're not happy with, you've got to finish it.
I've got
get
to make
out your-
I've got to make it
get
a
out of
full
it.
song and then judge it then.
Right.
And at this point now, like, obviously over the years it's happened loads where I've written something and then the next day I listen and like, that's garbage. Like, okay, that is shit. But like now, it is quite rare that happens. Like, I feel like over the last year and a half as a songwriter, I've improved a lot just from doing it a lot. That was obviously due to the lot of time I had on my hands in 2024. Like, I've wrote a lot of music that I feel like it's just boosted my songwriting game. So I'm never.
didn't have a home set up for a while either. So that
Yeah, I didn't have a home set up before that for a long time.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to stay in your home, am I? I get to see
Yeah.
the whole setup and that.
Yeah, it's
Class.
not. Yeah, you'll see it. Yeah. It's really simple.
I love seeing, like, other folks' places. You know when you, like, got a vision of what somebody lives like?
All I can do is apologise in advance.
That's fine. I'd like you to come to my house. You'd like my flat, I think.
Yeah, Mew was saying you've got a museum.
That is
Yeah.
exactly what it is. It's a museum, yeah. Lore. Any merch you wish you'd kept? I've got like one of everything with you guys. I didn't kind of spare in it. Nah, I think there's one. I didn't buy a hat. I don't like hats. Fuck hats. Sorry, John. I don't like hats.
It's okay,
But
mate. I'm not a hat.
yeah. So is there anything like? Is there any band or like any headcage shit? Like, oh, I wish I'd like kept one of them because
I don't own a single piece of headcage merch. I
You
just want
not?
to put that out there. I've let every single item go on sale for the people. I'm for the people.
Oh,
I
but-
have one of everything.
Because I am also
Yeah.
I am in the band. I don't need it.
I'm in the band. I need it.
yeah. I remember me and him at Download Festival a couple of years ago giving out fucking Stoddcast stickers and connected to it was like a head cage. Mind the cards you
Business
made,
card,
your
yeah.
business card, yeah.
Just the headcage logo with QR code.
Q on the back, yeah.
I'm gonna do that again.
See, I made when I made the stickers, not one person clicked the link on a.
Really?
Well, I was sticking them with urinals and that, so I don't know.
You got a click from Beamish. You know Beamish,
Nah.
mate. It's like this. It's like this like attraction, like kind of in County Durham way. It's like decked out like what is it?
Kind of like a theme park, an open world theme park set in like the 1900s.
Yeah, like late 1800s, 1900s. It's like a
Sims or something.
It's like a vintage town, and like it's quite popular here. Mew left some fucking business cards somewhere.
Went out for a day with my brother and his missus, and just had a fucking wedge of cards, and just started leaving them everywhere.
He put one on a horse.
Wait, it's not even a sticker. Where did you put a card on a
I
horse?
just like
He just
put it in its
threw
vein.
it on its head.
Oh, right. Rather than it's an asshole.
Mate, he left a card on one of the like the table setups, you know, depicting like a household in like late 1800s time.
Yeah.
And like some dude commented on YouTube like, "Here from Beamish, this is class."
Fucking hell.
Just gotta trust the process, bro.
It's the least likely folk that like find stuff and like they accept that kind of stuff. Like when I was in France, when I did that podcast in Paris, like there was like a guy in a train that like complimented my mustache. I'm like, "Oh, do you like Pringles?" And I'm just like, "Here you go." And I give
you have the Pringles tash, like.
yeah,
Straight
totally.
up.
Yeah. Wait, did I ever tell you the story about how I got that? How I came up with that? So I work in like a kind of fucking 4-star kind of not posh but just like hotel, and it was one of those like kind of posh cunts. And in the bar area, there's these people that are like choosing their dinner and all that stuff and like ordering drinks. There's a family of like 8. And then I was giving out the drinks, and it was almost like a family meal of some sort. And then like the young son went, "Here, mate, you're that fucking cunt of the Pringles can." And I was like, I don't expect that from him at all. You know what I mean? Just like the kind of surroundings, and I'm like, mate, I need to fucking use that. So as soon as he said that, I'm in my head being like, right, get fucking on that. And I made it that night. And the guy I work with he's an artist. He's like is it visual art? I don't know what he does. Graphic design, that's the one. Yeah, shout out Connor. And he did. I just like sent him all these ideas and got it made. And I think like it's the fucking best logo for a pod.
It's fucking awesome.
I fucking love it. It's amazing. Me and you went to Leeds like the week I got the stickers. Mine were just like sticking them in like the fucking.
I've still got the OG Stoddcast on my drum there.
Oh, the South Park one. Fucking so you do. Yeah, there's. Wow, that's mad. I've not seen one in ages. The only one I know of that still exists is in Block, because your brother sent me it in Block. There's one in the toilet. So, wow, fucking mad. Right,
I have lots of merch that I wish I still had from other bands.
Do you?
Fucking loads, mate.
Oh, from like, we spoke about like, Crooks and that, yeah, how much we'd pay for like a fucking silly t-shirt and all
Just
that
name
stuff.
the price, I'd
Yeah,
pay
I know,
it.
yeah.
Crooks, please.
Yeah.
Any of those long sleeves, I'll pay anything. I'll pay anything.
That's fine, I'll give you a Stoddcast sticker, you shut the fuck up and get on with it, man.
Number 2, I had a really fucking sick Heights tee. Like, really sick Heights tee.
yeah.
It was like a trad tattoo cross.
I know what you're on about,
with a Heights tattoo. I missed that one. That was awesome. You ever heard of a band called I'll Stay in Memphis from Manchester?
No.
Had an awesome like navy one with like a chest print round logo from them. That's like real old school metalcore.
Do you remember Fathoms?
Yeah.
They had a sick t-shirt with like a mandala on it, black and white. I remember that.
Yeah, man.
That's one I'd keep.
Yeah. I wish I still had the Heights. I wish I still had the I'll Stay in Memphis.
Heights are a band, like, I like that album with the kid that's got that one, but the only song I proper know is that the one with Sam Carter in it. It's like, whenever me and him do like a born and raised in his holidays,
Can't remember.
Black Eyes? Nah, it's not Black Eyes, that's Gallows.
Dead Eyes?
Dead, nah.
Am I gonna have to Google it?
Doesn't matter. But anyway, whenever me and him like have like a wee sleepover, there's like 3 songs we always play. It's always fucking Polar, I Am the Batman, Gone with the Wind, and then that.
Yeah.
Always like fucking, yeah.
I also had a tee from like a brand that Josh from Crooks made called Earth Club.
I didn't know this.
Mate, he had a clothing brand called Earth Club, and it was like 2015 era. And it was separate to Crooks, nothing related, but the designs were very similar. Like, you know, his tat style.
Cartoon.
Yeah,
yeah.
folk tats, you know, like that.
Yeah.
And it was called Earth Club, and I had one. It was like of a chicken, like a traditional tattoo, like, well, his folky style tattoo chicken, kind of like with its head kind of falling off, kind of bleeding. It was called Earth Club. I had one of them. I don't know where that's gone. Fucking, I lost it.
It's just
somewhere.
fucking. I'm very lucky. Like my OCD, like makes me keep everything. So I've got everything. But there are some things like I didn't buy, which I regret. But is what it is. Right. Last question. Right. And I think this is quite relevant to you cunts because it would suit you boys so well. Features. Have you ever thought about getting a feature on a song? Or are you just quite protective of your songs? Or have you just not gotten the right vocals?
Well,
we've had a few songs where we've considered we could get some features on here, but
the boy from Welsh is like someone.
Liam's very good at songwriting, and he likes to keep certain songs for himself, if that makes sense. And if we were to get a feature, we would get them to write their own parts.
Yeah, that's what you should do when you get a feature, yeah.
We would write a song around that.
Because that's the hard part. Liam tends to write the full song, so then it's like, where's somebody going to fit in? He's like, oh, but that part's still good. Do you know what I mean?
Have you got, like, because obviously your pals were like so many bands, is there anyone, what was that band you fucking drum teched for it? Download?
Rituals.
Yeah, Rituals, yeah, like, would you get, like, something, because they're quite heavy, would you get them on a song? Would you do...
Potential, yeah. I think if we did...
He's a good singer as well.
Because you guys aren't heavy. You are getting heavier, but if you got because obviously Liam does it screams, but not a lot through the songs, most of it's singing. If you got like a kind of hardcore, rough vocals on a song, I think it would suit it quite well, as long as it suited the song that was written with Liam as well. Yeah.
I think if we were to do it, I'd like to get someone local, like from a local band.
Oh yeah, keep it, yeah. Then it'd be like if I pay like a fucking B team band 900 quid to do 30 seconds worth of work for me. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Yeah, I think you should do it. Is it? Have you discussed any names, or is anyone?
A few in mind.
Yeah, we got a few.
Has anyone ever asked Liam to do like a wee jump on like?
I think he's mentioned it in the past.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Featuring Liam from Headcage.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe Drenched have talked about it.
Yeah,
they might have talked about it. I don't know.
Who would you say is like every band's got a kind of brother band? Are Drenched your kind of brother band? Do you think?
Little Brothers.
Little Brothers, yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah. So I think I'd love to see you boys do a wee tour together, like a wee 4-date tour, like London, Manchester, fucking Edinburgh, and Leeds. You know what I mean?
If we were ever at the point where we could sell tickets on our own, to the point where like there was a few venues in different places that there was no concern of ticket sales. Obviously, it's a pipe dream, but if we ever got to that point. I would just take who I wanted. Yeah. If tickets weren't an object, like, because it is a thing, like everyone's worried about selling tickets, and if that wasn't an object at all, I would just take my friends and just have an awesome time. Like I would take bands like Drenched, like people from up here. Yeah. And if there was no concern with tickets, like if that was covered, like we are at a point where we could do a certain size room ourselves, then I would absolutely take friends.
Yeah.
I think the upcoming EP, I think you have got, as long as you promote it right. I fucking start to slur now after like I've been drinking since like 10:30 this morning. I think if you promote everything right and everything goes well with the EP and it's all played properly and you accept everything that comes, I think you have got a good year ahead of you.
I already feel so much better about going forward.
I feel positive for you guys.
Yeah,
I
so
know,
do I.
I didn't feel positive last year, and I told you that a bunch of times.
Well,
but I feel positive for you.
Well, you weren't alone.
Yeah,
I felt that.
Yeah. Banging.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing else we need to talk about. We're all good. Is that us?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm happy.
But I also want to say you're doing fucking tremendous as well, mate. So
your podcast's growing, man. Like. Thanks for having us on.
Grab my legs and like pull them back for me. I get rimmed off. Nah, it's very sweet of you. It is mad. It's a few folk have said that to me now, and it's weird.
It's fucking awesome, man.
And somebody quite recently said to me, like, "Yeah, you're becoming the go-to guy." I was like, "Nah," but it is cool.
Mate, soon people are going to be asking you.
Folk are asking me. That's the mad thing.
Yeah,
that's the mad thing. It's strange. It's strange. So I'm so humble. I'm so negative because every you know me, like every day I release, I'm like, fuck, I'm not hitting enough likes, I've not hit enough listens. But in reality, I've done absolutely grand. You know what I mean? I just overthink everything.
That's also something I want to say for anybody who does this. Like, obviously, that's a big emphasis now on like your performance in a digital world. Yeah. But like, just making something is awesome.
You need to be a total whore to the algorithm, unfortunately.
Yeah, just making something and putting it out is awesome.
Yeah.
Like if you've gone through the effort to write it, if you've gone whatever it is you're doing, that is awesome. Like your digital footprint isn't the real world, and the fact
No.
you've made something tangible that is there is just fucking awesome enough on its
It's
own.
kind of what you said in the taxi earlier on, actually. If you said 2 years ago, mine I gave you the list of people,
Yeah.
and if you said to you, even the last year of podcasts, it's like mine I told you when I was on the bus home from London, and I read out in my head who I'd just done and what I'm about to release, and I'm like, fuck it. I literally started to laugh to myself, like, fuck off,
Yeah.
that can't be right. You know what I mean? It's weird, but nah, it's cool. I love it. And that's the thing, like, pals help pals here. Like, I love that
Absolutely,
we're doing this, you know what I mean? And I'll be, shout out Curly, fucking prick. I will be doing one with To Nowhere very soon as well.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll just see what happens. But I wonder how good we look, Isaac. You better put a really good fucking filter in this, mate. Right, boys. Thank you so much. Lovely.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
It's getting under my skin. I'm not hurting, I've become a thing. No other pain I've been behind. Suffocating, I'm already leaving. It's getting under my skin.